Hey guys, welcome to the first airport update of April. So we're going to start off with an Alaskan A321neo, and it has arrived from San Francisco, California. Moving along, we have an Alaskan A320, and it's currently getting its baggage loaded up for Las Vegas. Yeah. Here we have is an Alaskan 737-800, and it is going to taxi to the runway, and it'll be heading out to Seattle. At its gate, we have an Alaskan 737-800, and is getting fueled and boarded for a flight out to Anchorage, Alaska. So here we have is an Alaskan Q400 in the classic livery. It is currently getting boarded out to a flight to Spokane, Washington, but other people pronounce it as Spoken, so I'm not really sure. And down there we have an Embraer 175 Alaska, operated by WestJet, and it just arrived from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Here's one of my newest models, is the Alaska 737-800 in the Spirit of the Islands livery, and it is getting catered and boarded out for a flight to Lihue, Hawaii. Here we have is another Alaska 737-800 in the new livery, and it is getting pushed back for a flight to Los Angeles, California. And back there is another Alaska 737-800 in the Lei livery, and it is getting boarded and fueled to a flight to Honolulu, Hawaii. Taxiing to the runway is a Southwest 737-700 in the Triple Crown livery, and it'll be heading to Dallas Love Field today. And in the back is an Alaskan 737-900 in Honoring Those Who Serve, another new model that I have, and it'll be heading out to Portland, Oregon. And last but not least, at this concourse, we have an Alaskan 737-800, and it'll be heading out to a flight to JFK International. Moving along, we have a Southwest 737-300 in the Arizona 1 livery, and this flight will be heading out to Las Vegas, Nevada. And it is parked at an Alaskan gate due to an overcapacity. And then we have a Southwest 737-800 in the Heart 1, and it'll be heading out to Chicago Midway. Over here we have a small United Express Embraer 170, and it'll be heading out to a flight to Denver, Colorado. Moving along, we have a United 737-900 in the Eco Skies livery, and it is currently getting boarded out to a flight to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We have also a United CRJ 700. It is currently getting boarded up to a flight to San Francisco, California. One of my favorite models, the Hawaiian A330-200 in the new livery, and it is currently getting fueled, catered, and boarded up for a flight to Honolulu. And after a long journey from Singapore, we have a United 777-300ER, and it is deboarding and getting fueled up for its next flight. Because of the huge delay of the China Southern A380, we have an Emirates A380 from Dubai, which will be parked at the domestic terminal, but this domestic terminal can also handle international passengers. This China Southern flight has been delayed by 4 hours, and it was supposed to depart to Guangzhou, China. Moving along, we have an Asiana Airlines A380, and it just arrived from Seoul, South Korea, and it is getting deboarded, and it'll be heading out to its next flight in about 5 hours. Another new model that I have is this Japan Airlines 777-300ER, and it is currently getting boarded and catered out for a flight to Narita, Japan in Tokyo. And we have an Air France 777-200ER, and it is getting baggage and boarded out to a flight to Charles de Gaulle International Airport in Paris, France. And another one is my latest new model, Aeromexico 737-700 in the Captain America livery, and it is currently getting boarded and fueled for a flight to Mexico City. Here we have is an Iceland Air 757-200 in the Helga livery, and it is currently taxiing to the runway for Reykjavik, Iceland. And here are the Maxes that are currently parked at the stands because they are grounded. And our cargo area has ran out of room for them to park there, so we moved them to here. Here we have is a JetBlue A320 in the Blueberries livery, and it'll be heading out to Boston. And Cole will also be flying out to Boston with JetBlue this summer. And next to it is an American A321, and it'll be heading out for a flight to Dallas-Fort Worth. And it is going to get catered and fueled very soon. And moving along is a Delta 737-900ER with Scimitars, and it'll be heading out to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And getting pushed back is a Delta 767-300 with the gorgeous winglets, and it'll be heading out for a flight to Atlanta, Georgia. And then we have an Alaskan Air Cargo 737-400 freighter, and it'll be transporting engines to Seattle. And next to it is Alaskan 737-700, which will get new engines, and it'll be also converted into a freighter plane. And taxiing to the runway is a Delta 757-200, and it'll be departing to JFK. And also taxiing to the runway is a Hong Kong Airlines A350-900, and it'll be heading out for a long journey to Hong Kong. Currently waiting to depart is this Alaska Q400, and it'll be heading out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then moving along is this Alaska 737-900ER heading out to Seattle. And for our inaugural flight, we have this Norwegian 787-9, and it just arrived from Gatwick, London. Thank you guys for staying tuned to this video, and I'll see you on my next video next week.